everyone. How are you? How are you, Ellie? Have you recovered from your trailer breakdown the other day?
Just about.
Okay, cool.
Just about. And just catch up on some sleep.
Excellent. Did we check in? Is Danny alive?
I think he's alive.
Okay.
But
All right.
just about.
So, right, let's get straight to it. So you've already done an amazing breakdown. So for the full breakdown of the trailer, everyone, go and check out that video. So all of the things and the cool bits and everything. We're going to talk about what we think about the actual titles of the episodes and what they might mean today. So special number 1, The Star Beast. Fairly self-explanatory. A beast from the stars. So we did a video, God, I think we're going back to Christmas nearly at this point, where we were talking about Beep the Meep and the Rarth. So I don't want to go, so from this point onwards, I don't really want to go into spoilers, right? Because we haven't seen it, we don't know what the episode is going to be, but Beep the Meep and the Rarth, they showed up in Doctor Who and the Star Beast, which is a 4th Doctor comic from 1980. Anyone who wants more information on Star Beast, but could be considered spoilers, we don't know yet, obviously, but could be, you can check out the breakdown that we did out at the Christmas teaser, but just be aware there could be spoilers in that. Which I now feel like we should say on every video going forward. But top line thoughts, Star Beast, what are you thinking, yay or nay?
Do you know what it makes me think of? When you said it, it just kind of popped into my head. It just made me think of The Beast Below. Because that was like a star whale that was a beast.
I mean,
it's like, completely unrelated. It just came to my head when you said it.
That's fine. That's fine. Because what actually it made me think of was John Carpenter's famous, really early film Star Beast, which is actually not that bad. No, that's Dark Star. Danny, please cut that one out of the video. So okay, so Star Beast, we can't really say much. So reckon it's going to introduce Beep the Meep. It's going to introduce the Rarth. And we're going to see obviously the Doctor meeting at least Rose. So presumably Donna as well. Also, just to address most unfortunately, so the titles are all placed against the image of the sort of the 2005 to 2010 time vortex, and someone straight away tweeted out at Russell T. Davis, Charlie Woodward Media says, it's always nice having something to look forward to. These titles vortex looks great, and then Russell goes, just the old vortex, Charlie. It's like, oh, okay. So I'm not sure we're getting that vortex back, but then again, we probably would have said the same about David Tennant's face last year, so...
Yeah, that was one of the points that I got very excited about in the trailer breakdown as well. And since then, RTD has just kind of punched me in the face.
That is actually... I think charges are pending for that as well. While those charges are pending, Wild Blue Yonder. Right, so this is the second and the most mysterious of the specials so far. Russell says that he doesn't want any footage of this leaking. So we've had like a couple of, literally a couple of frames, and even there, like they've got redacted written on them as well. Blue, what do we know is blue? The TARDIS.
The TARDIS!
And the Doctor's suit.
Yeah.
So Danny posits, is it some sort of space or room within the TARDIS previously unseen? Like if we go back to that episode, which is a little bit divisive, Journey to the Center of the TARDIS.
I like it when we see more of the TARDIS.
I do to a point. I think Journey to the Center went a little bit
too
overboard.
Far. Yeah, but I like the idea that obviously you can grasp that it's bigger on the inside by the fact that the room is massive, but you can't fully grasp the scale of it when you've only seen one room of it. I almost want to see like a blueprint of the TARDIS, you know?
Kinda, yeah. And
I feel like, sorry, there's just another thing popped into my head. When you look at like Matt Smith's first TARDIS, you can see by the layout of that there's more corridors and rooms to go to. There's staircases, there's doorways. When you look at David Tennant's TARDIS, I always think, where are all the other rooms? How do you get anywhere? Like there's like one little ladder.
Yeah.
So is it just really long?
Yeah, actually that's what it is. It's just this it's like a tower. That's what the T in TARDIS now stands for. It's tower and relative dimensions in space. And a fandom screams. Now, the other thing is that, Wild Blue Yonder, this is kind of deliberate language to be like, think expansive, think large, think something. Basically, are we getting Guardians of the Edge?
Mm.
It
makes me think of the sea. I don't know why. Yes. I think it's the blue. Suddenly, I think I've still got the Beast Below in my head. And now I'm thinking of like Wales. I don't know.
That's right. Well, I mean, I often like to think of Wales as well, and one day I'll visit Cardiff. But sorry, that was a segue if ever there was one. You see, what I'm thinking, we've no footage, or that we know of, or they're telling us we've like next to no footage of episode 2. We know we're going to get a shot of Shooty.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that happened at the end of episode 3, that would make sense. That usually is the way these things happen. Or if we're getting some sort of in-between space, it's the 60th anniversary. Are we getting cameos? Are we getting the Matt Smiths, the Peter Capaldi? We've done whole theory videos on this before. Is that what this middle episode is for? Is that the kind of, right, let's scratch that itch so that when we go into the final of the 3 specials, we've done that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very mysterious.
Again, the lovely Danny has said, completely unrelated, there is a 2010 Norwegian film called Wide Blue Yonder about an old rogue sailor who breaks all of the rules to fulfill an old friend's dying wish to be buried at sea. Has Donna always wanted to be buried at sea?
No, but now you've just said that. What about Wilf?
What about Wilf?
All Wilf's wanted to do is see the stars. He's an old traveller who's come back to fulfill a dying man's wish to see the stars. I don't think that's the plot, but in my head that's the plot.
Now all of our hearts have broken. Another one of the glitch teasers called The Edge of Creation features the 14th Doctor saying she mentioned Gallifrey. So is this are we keeping with the glitches? Is this Wild Blue Yonder? Maybe Gallifrey's involved somehow. Is she Jodie Whittaker? I know we've done whole videos on that before.
Or Donna.
Is it Donna? Is it Rose?
I feel
like your theory of maybe is there some Time Lord stuff going on?
Yeah. Well, I feel like, how we were kind of saying about how can Donna remember certain things and not remember certain things. I think there's no such thing as a coincidence in Doctor Who, and clearly the fact that she's named her daughter Rose is
a bit weird, let's be honest.
But it makes me feel like there's like some there's still parts of information in her mind, like names and places and words that she doesn't really know why they're there, faces in her mind that just...
So she's forgotten, and then the information's going to come through. It's her old best mate's old girlfriend. That's what she's named her daughter.
I don't know, we've gone off topic a little bit, but
likely. So let's come back to some giggling. So special number 3. So special number 2 at the moment is our most wild speculation. We've no idea. Special number 3. This seems like this is going to be the Neil Patrick Harris episode. So whatever character he turns out to be playing, like the Celestial Toymaker, now he could be in all 3, but he seems to be at least most heavily in this one. So in the trailer breakdown, you make the point of, infectious laughter is infecting the world. Danny makes the point of the creepy doll face on screen looks like Stooky Bill, the dummy that TV inventor John Logie Baird used when testing how to transmit telefied images. It is absolutely terrifying.
It is terrifying. I do not need that image in my life.
100% no. I would never buy a television based on that. Sorry, now if that's if I don't mean to offend fans of Stooky Bill, but he's terrifying. So if there's an episode set in the 20s, so if MPH has gone back and put something inside the TVs from day one, bit like The Wire with Mr. Magpie, and what was it? End of Time. Russell T Davies has done something similar. Everyone has bad dreams toward the end of the world. Any reason just to hear Russell on, so I'll bring Timothy Dalton back. Sorry. Anyway, and the Master is laughing all the way through. This based on the 3 plots that we've just come up with just there, this seems like the most conventional Doctor Who episode of the 3. And that being the case, I reckon it's probably going to have some whopper surprises in it.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this one's quite showy. Like, we've got Neil Patrick Harris doing his dancing, and I just feel like this one's quite showy. I can't think of a better word than showy.
and maybe that's it. Maybe, you know, episode 1 is the setup, episode 2 is the lore, and episode 3 is the spectacle. You know, it could be that. Or if I could remember the breakdown from the movie The Prestige, this one is The Prestige. I think so in terms of the giggle, right, there's going to be some sort of infection. It's very so it was making me think of totally unrelated, The Man Who Laughs, the 1928 film, which I'm sure you watched recently, as did I. But no, it's just one of those things where the image is burned into my memory forever. And it's the image that served as the inspiration for the Joker who famously kills people with his laughing gas, and they laugh themselves to death.
Yeah.
Could have something to do with it, could have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I feel like there's two kind of avenues it can go down. It's either a character who giggles and is doing all these things, and it's like the giggling is almost like a warning, kind of like the Joker. Or the giggle itself is what's killing people. Like, they are overcome with the giggles. So it's either a person or a cause. I think
I'm leaning more toward your second one. I think it's more that people will laugh themselves to death.
I think that'd be really interesting. I'm sure it's been done before, but I just feel like in terms of Doctor Who, I think it's a really interesting story to have.
Like, I agree. I'm pretty sure it has been done before. Batman 1989, a lot of Batman. But again, all these things are cyclical. I'm on board. Give us more teasers, give us more trailers. And
a bit earlier in the day, please.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's obviously it was put out to coincide with Eurovision. A lot of people watched it, and hey, it works. But well done to you and Danny for getting that trailer right down out. And everyone, do go and watch that, because that'll go into a bit more detail than we've just gone into wild speculation here.
Massively.
Everyone, thank you so much. What did you think of the titles? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a least favorite? We love ranking. It's what we do here at WhoCulture.
What's your favorite?
The possibly Wild Blue Yonder.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite one as well. It just feels the most mysterious.
It does. I think, yeah. Setup, lore, spectacle. And I think the 3 episode titles kind of support that. And then wait till you see, the giggle is going to be like this generation's version of Blink or something. Oh God, no! Now I'm thinking of the Weeping Angels. All right, cool. I better go before I for myself. Yeah. Ellie, thank you so much. You are wonderful.
Thank you. You're all right.
Problem. Listen, I'll do. Everyone, look after yourselves. Keep things wibbly wobbly, and we will see you soon. Bye.